How's it going? Right, so the plan today is to take this hydraulic pump off of my 2-post lift and mount it on this cheap little sack barra style trolley that I've bought. The reason I'm needing to take this off of here is so I can have it mobile. I've put a quick release coupler on it so then I can use it on my 4-post ramp as well, because it was a 3-phase originally, so that'll then overcome that issue. So I'll go and get cracked on. So this pump unit is a good bit higher than the top of the handle, so what I'm going to do is make up a mounting plate to go onto here to then allow the pump to mount onto this back plate, and also to have the control box possibly on top or at the back side. I'm not quite sure yet where that's going to go. We'll start making things and see how it's all going to work out. So I'll go and start measuring it and then get some plate cut, and then it'll be time to get everything together, so we'll go and get cracked on. Right, I've just had a look at this and I just said the whole frame of this is way too flimsy for being able to shift this about without something breaking on the actual plastic of this. So my plan is now to cut a bit of sheet steel, just 1.5 thick, 250 wide, and I'll just cut a 1.2 metre strip, and then have it coming across the bottom, a fold in the back and right up to the height that I want to handle, and I can then mount the box off of it. As opposed to using this, I think it was a optimistic idea, but yeah, we'll go and get to a bit of plate cut and then put a set of casters in the bottom and that'll be good to go, so go and get on with that. Right, so that's marked 250mm. There we go, we'll get the rest of it marked out. I'll fold, there's obviously not enough strength in that, but what I'll do is I'll fold the edges to give it the strength. What's the chances that a 1.2 sheet fits in perfect height? Pretty good going. I'm just adding 15mm to the overall length to give us clearance in the bottom to save the tank sitting rubbing against the base of this. Now, that's that edge folded over. One day I'll have a box pan break and it'll be a lot easier, but the day isn't here yet. That's it, 2 edges tipped. I was going to put them to 90, but quite often I'll split an edge without a break. I just run a slicing disc around the back to give it a crisp edge to fold off of, and then chapped it over as you saw. This bottom is going to have the edges folded up to give it a bit of strength. I've not decided whether to fold them up to have it double up as a catch can for any oil that drips out of the pump when I use the quick release, swapping it from the 2-post to the 4-poster. So the plan is to have a set of wheels in the back, and this front edge will be tipped down to have it as a rest for the front of the stand to sit on. The back of here is the top of the pump comes to roughly there. There's a 15mm clearance for the bottom of it. Reservoir rubbing on the foot plate. Then the power box is going to be horizontal here, It'll be slightly wider than the actual stand itself, but it won't make an issue for moving it around because it's all small enough. The marked out hole up here, I'll hole saw 2 holes either end and then cut the piece out in between for a handle. This will be tipped over from around there where my thumb is, just to about 10mm below that edge, and then that'll have a handle coming back this way. So that's how it's coming together now, so I'll go and get cracked on and get some more bits done to this. There we go, that's it. Taking its general shape, handle at the top, so once it's got a set of wheels, so move it about. Still the edges to finish off and then weld, but that's it, more or less how it's going to be. Right, we'll get this pump laid on, holes marked out, and then going to put some rivet nuts in to hold the actual tank onto the back plate, and then the power control box will just be held on by a couple of self tappers or tech screws or something through there. So I'll just get these rib nuts fired in, and then we'll get the pump on, and that'll be us. Now, let's set a bracers in, because the weight of the pump was going to pull the back plate forward, and I've just trimmed the top edges just to tidy them up a bit. So all I need now is a set of casters, just a set of rigid ones. Weld them on the back here, they'll be sitting off, Probably have to trim the actual mounting plate down a bit just to get the wheels to sit roughly about there. I've got a flex to pick up for replacing this cable that's on here, so while I'm picking that up I'll grab a set of casters and then we can come back and get it all bolted together. So perfect. We'll see in a bit. Right, so I've missed out a fair bit at the tail end of the build on this hydraulic power pack frame. So this is where we're at with it now. The pump's been mounted, the electrical terminal box, it's all in place, everything's now working. The set of casters that I got the last time I left off for this video are now fitted. The extension flex, I'll just get out that light to see the blind in there. The extension that I've made instead of the cable that's on it, that flex now means that I can plug it in to my power outlet and then also run it through. It's long enough so I'll get through the 4-post ramp, so yeah, it's ideal. It's all come together pretty well. That's how it's getting used just now. It's still plugged into this 2-poster ramp, so I'll not be able to get much more of a view on it. So, but yeah, that's the general idea behind making it mobile, is just so I can use it both on the 2-poster and the 4-poster. So it's just got an old welding wire reel for holding the extension lead on it. So thanks again for watching, everybody that's subscribing and likes, comments, all that sort of stuff. It's good to see. It's nice that folks seem to be enjoying the channel and the stuff that I'm doing. So just quickly before I go, I did eventually get myself a box pan brake, which funnily enough in making the hydraulic pack frame would have been ideal, but nothing's ever timed to perfection. But now we're certainly spoilt with the latest purchase, so I'm just delighted with this. Can't wait to get back up and going and get to use this one for the future projects. So yeah, nice one. Right, well we'll get some footage once I'm back in the garage and folding some boxes. So we'll see you next time. As always, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.